The title of Alex's speech tonight is How Are You Doing? Please welcome Alex Cequea.
You're having a terrible day. You're feeling awful. And somebody comes up to you and they go, "Hey, how are you doing?" And you reach down through your misery and you pull up your answer and you go, "Hey, good, great. How are you doing?" Mr. Kansas Chair, fellow Toastmasters, honored and esteemed guests, a simple question: how are you doing? Every time you hear it, you have an opportunity, a chance, a choice. You can either show the world a different face or to be authentic. The greatest hearts that have roamed our planet, Gandhi, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, they lived authentically. And it was through their authenticity that we saw the best of ourselves. But it's not easy to live that authentically. It's scary. It's risky. It takes a lot of internal courage. It's a lot easier to just show the world a different face. Showing the world a different face almost cost me my life. Travel back in time with me and picture me at 12 years old. Not 10, 12. Shorter, same face, hair. I'm standing outside a baggage claim at the Houston Intercontinental Airport. And I'm looking through the crowd. You see, I just arrived from Venezuela by myself to live in the United States. And I was looking for a mysterious man that I was supposed to live with. A man I didn't know. A man I had not lived with since I was 3 years old. Everyone called this man Elio, but I was supposed to call him Dad. It turns out Dad and I didn't get along. You say tomato, I say tomato. When my dad said tomato, I said banana. 13, 14. By the time I was 15 years old, I was miserable. I was sad. I missed my mom and my stepdad and the rest of my family in Venezuela. But every time a mom would call me, she would say, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I would reach down through my misery, and I would pull out my answer, and I would say, "Good. Great." Had I been authentic, I would have said, "Mom, I'm so sad. I'm miserable. I hate it here. I'm even planning on ending my life." Now here's the good news. There is no mask in the world big enough to hide you completely from those who love you. 16, 17 years old, I call my mom. She says, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I reach down through the misery. But guess what happened? There was so much pent up there through all these years that I couldn't reach past it. And I broke down, crying, and I told her everything. How miserable I was, how terrible I was feeling, and that I wanted to go back to Venezuela. She said, "Look, you have less than 1 year of high school left. Just sit tight because we're packing up and we are on our way." Because I opened up, she was able to support me. And would you believe it was one day before my high school graduation that my mom and my stepdad and my stepbrothers arrived at the same baggage claim after having sold every single possession they owned and quitting their high-paying jobs. And they watched me receive my high school diploma. Fellow Toastmasters, you can't hide. There is no mask in the world big enough. If you hold back your emotions, they will build up so high you won't be able to reach past them. When you open up, you can get support if you need it. But one more thing happens. When you're authentic, others can see themselves in you. A simple question. How are you doing? You have an opportunity, a chance, a choice. The next time you reach down for your answer, come back up with authenticity. If you do, you will be giving us all a gift. And that gift is to be able to see ourselves in you. And all of you. Thank you.